Well, our old friend Ben Desmond is back with us here, of course, in the studio. You know him for making many films, and Pitfall, we've talked to you about that. That was your big baby last time. And still doing the rounds, hence the logo there, because it's up for an award here at the Celtic Media Festival.
It is indeed. It's up for Best Short Drama, which is absolutely fantastic, and it's going to be good. We're actually in the same category as as a short film, which I think it got a lot of press last year. It's about the James Bulger of the James Bulger murders, which I saw that film last year, and it's an incredibly powerful film, and it got Oscar attention and stuff like that. And
that's a tough category you picked.
It is tough. So I've kind of got myself into the headspace that we're probably not going to walk away with any kind of reward, but the fact that to be actually be nominated in the same award as that film is just, it's great. It really is great.
What's life been doing then? I mean, we're looking at a clip here which you gave us of this film, which looks fantastic.
Thank you.
But that's then. I mean, I think it was the last time we were talking. You're always looking for the next thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Working on a lot of projects.
Oh yes, tons. In fact, I've got two that I'm working on at the moment. I think I may have spoken to you about those two. I think the last time that we. I
can't remember, because sometimes under wraps you tell me things off the air, and I can't remember.
Yes, so be careful.
Yes.
Well, the first one, which is the main one, is going to be. It's my next short film. It's going to be. It's kind of a proof of concept short, but it is going to be a film that'll work as a completely self-contained short film. You won't have to read about it beforehand going in. It's a true story based on a book that I've got a rights a rights deal on, basically, and we're going to shoot that in the autumn. Might possibly be filming it here. I can't say 100% confirmed, because we're still sort of in negotiations about that. But it is now finally getting to a stage when we know when we're going to be shooting. So that's the first one. Second one is I'm going to hopefully be starting very soon. I'm going to start writing the script for a feature film, which is again based off a book. It's not a true story, but it is based on a Manx story. It's based off a Manx book, a Manx story written by a famous Manx author.
But you can't tell us any more.
I literally can't say anything more than that. That's the thing.
It is
That's
amazing.
All I can say.
And these can take years in preparation. Sometimes we seem to be talking about things.
Oh, they can, literally, yes.
But, so you might be back at this event in future years.
Well, hopefully, anyway. We shall
congratulations.
see.
Aviemore you're heading to, is it?
Aviemore, yeah, that's right. In about 2 weeks' time, yeah.
Yeah, and you get the big dinner. Of course, we had one here. We were on a nomination list ourselves at one stage.
Really?
I know.
Congratulations.
Didn't want to say things.
Congratulations. No,
didn't win either, so I didn't win.
No.
But all the best there. And if people want more information, do you have a website? People can find out more about what you're doing?
Yes, they can find us on our Twitter page, which is Pitfall Film. And if anyone wants to get in contact with me, if they want to ask anything about where we're screening at next, they can contact me on my phone number, which is 07624 301129, and go from there if you guys have got anything you'd like to ask.
What you're missing to say in all that was you need money, right?
Yeah,
you
essentially
need sponsors,
tons of money.
People to
lots of
help
money.
you out.
Yeah, which I mean, I would love to tell you all about the short film that I'm going to. I really would, but it is an incredibly high-profile film, dealing with some quite well-known people, so I have to be very careful about who I talk about. You see,
I understand. But people who are interested, who maybe, do you still do crowdfunding or things like that these days? Or
well, on this one, we probably won't crowdfund on this one. So sort of in an ideal world, what we're kind of looking for is maybe 2 or 3 private backers, and possibly with funding from someone like the BFI or something like that. Because what we are talking about here is a film that is, compared to my last film,
you're talking about big budgets here, are we?
Big budgets. Very, very big, because we're hoping, we are kind of in early talks with a potential A-list cast as well. And so we have to go from there.
Well, we'll do the next interview in one of the Winnebagos, I'm guessing, on
set,
won't we?
Hopefully, yes. So what I said to her, as soon as we are on set filming, you can come down, Paul.
And
you'll be
all
the first
this
people
again.
Down.
Look out! You never know. You might be the winner.
Well, let's see what happens. Paul.